Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to Sports Roundup here on this Tuesday night, March 10th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start you off out at Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, where the Boston Bruins squared off against the Ottawa Senators here, as the Boston Bruins are hanging on to that final wildcard spot in the Eastern Conference. And the first period, no scoring in the first period, but then in the second period, 102 in the first period. Ryan Spooner gets a power play goal, 7 goals saves with assists from Troy Cook, 21st assist, and Dougie Hamilton, 28th assist, makes it 1-0 in favor of the Boston Bruins here. And then at 15-21, Loyal Eriksson, a wrist shot goal, 17 goals saves with assist from Dougie Hamilton, 29th assist, that makes it 2-0 in favor of the Boston Bruins here. And then at 16:53 at the second period, Ryan Spooner, a deflected shot, 3rd goal of the season with assist from Milan Lucic, 23rd assist, and David Pastrnak, 9th assist, as the Boston Bruins went into the second elimination break, leading it 3-0 on Ottawa Senators here. And then in 8:30 in the third period, the Ottawa Senators went on the board first on a Matt Pumpel wrist shot goal assist from Patrick Riakoch and Jean-Gabriel Pageau, as the Boston Bruins, despite being outshot 40-22, defeat the Ottawa Senators 3-1, as Tuukka Rask was still on his birthday, 39 saves, while Anderson got 19 saves. Next up, by the Boston Bruins, they will be up in next up for the Bees, they'll be back to the Garden, taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning here on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. As we take a look at the state wildcard standings here, and the Boston Bruins, with that win, extend their record to 34-22 in 10 in the season, and 78 points, which is 6 points ahead of the Florida Panthers here for the final wildcard spot in the National Hockey League Eastern Conference here. Okay, take a look at other scores around the National Hockey League here on this Tuesday night here. Through 3 periods here, Montreal Canadiens, Tampa Bay Lightning, no score. Through 2 periods out of St. Louis Blues leading the Winnipeg Jets 4-1 here. 13-15 left in the third period. Minnesota Wild leading the New Jersey Devils 5-1 with 13-15 left in the third period here. Through 1 period out in Colorado, Los Angeles Kings lead the Colorado Avalanche 3-1 in the end of the first period here. New York Rangers edge out the New York Islanders 2-1 here. Dallas Stars over the Philadelphia Flyers 2-1. Columbus Blue Jackets over the Carolina Hurricanes 4-3 in the final shootout. How about those Bruins? Alright, let's take a look at NBA scores here on this Tuesday night. Indiana Pacers thrash the Orlando Magic 118-86. Non-Pelicans over the Brooklyn Nets 111-91. 8:56 left in the third quarter. Cleveland Cavaliers leading the Dallas Mavericks 74-59 beyond LeBron James 19 points. San Antonio Spurs leading the Toronto Raptors 78-60 with 2:52 left in the third quarter, as Tony Parker gets 18 points and 8 assists here. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. Utah Jazz lead the New York Knickerbockers 41-35. And the Los Angeles Lakers and the Detroit Pistons will get underway at about 10:30 p.m. out in Los Angeles here. Alright, take a look at college basketball scores here on this late Tuesday night here. As we're going to look at the men's college basketball scores. 3:06 left in the second half. In the MEAC men's tournament first round in Norfolk, Virginia, it is South Carolina State and North Carolina A&T tied at 52-52 apiece. Here, 17-15 left in the second half. In the Summer League men's championship final at Sioux Falls, South Dakota, it is North Dakota State 28, South Dakota State 26. 1:10 left in the first half. It is Gonzaga 46, BYU 42 in the West Coast Conference men's tournament final at Las Vegas, Nevada. Here, at halftime, it is Alcorn State 29, Grambling State 18 in the SWC men's tournament opening round at Houston, Texas. Here, in the ACC men's tournament first round at Greensboro, North Carolina, it is Boston College 66, it's Georgia Tech 65. ACC men's tournament first round at Greensboro, North Carolina, it is Virginia Tech 81, Wake Forest 80. Coppin State 64, Bethune-Cookman 68 in the MEAC Men's Tournament first round at Norfolk, Virginia. Robert Morris 66, St. Francis BRK 63 in the Northeast Conference Men's Tournament Final. Valparaiso 54, Green Bay 44 in the Horizon League Men's Championship Final. And Princeton 73, Pennsylvania 52. In women's college basketball scores, here it is UC Davis 55, UC Irvine 34 in the Big West Conference Women's Tournament first round in Fulton, California. Here with 15:49 left in the second half, it is San Diego State 41. It's New Mexico 37 in the Mountain West Women's Championship quarterfinals at Las Vegas, Nevada. Here in the MEAC Women's Tournament first round at Norfolk, Virginia, it is Maryland Eastern Shore 67. It is North Carolina Central 47 here. Summer League Women's Championship Final at Sioux Falls, South Dakota. South Dakota State 72. It's South Dakota 57. MEAC Women's Tournament at first round at Norfolk, Virginia. It is Coppin State 71. It's Morgan State 56. And the Mountain West Women's Championship quarterfinal at Las Vegas, Nevada. It is San Jose State 64. It's Colorado State 55. In the West Conference Women's Tournament Final at Las Vegas, Nevada, it is BYU 76, San Francisco 65, Princeton 55, Pennsylvania 42, and it is Boise State 64, UNLV 46 in the Mountain West Women's Championship quarterfinal at Las Vegas, Nevada, and in the Big East Women's Championship Final at Roosevelt, Illinois, DePaul over St. Donald 78-68. All right. Okay, take a look at MLB Scoreboard here on this 2000 Major League Baseball Spring Training Scoreboard. The Detroit Tigers play the Philadelphia Phillies 6-0 in here. Atlanta Braves eke out a win on the New York Mets 3-2. Baltimore Orioles over the New York Yankees 3-1. Pittsburgh Pirates 4, Tampa Bay Rays 3. Houston Astros 7, St. Louis Cardinals 6. Boston Red Sox beat the Tampa Bay Rays split squad 5-1 here. Miami Marlins over the Washington Nationals 2-1 here. Minnesota Twins over the Toronto Blue Jays 5-3. Oakland Athletics over the Arizona Diamondbacks 6-5. Cleveland Indians 10. Chicago Cubs 6. Chicago White Sox 6. Kansas City Royals 2. It is Milwaukee Brewers 5. Cincinnati Reds 3. Los Angeles Dodgers and Colorado Rockies 2-2 tie. San Diego Padres over the San Francisco Giants 10-5. The Colorado Rockies split squad 9, Seattle Mariners 3, and the Los Angeles Angels 5, Texas Rangers 4. Okay, take a look at Sports News here on this Tuesday night here. Quarterback Darrell Revis, who is headed back to the Jets, according to his agent. Revis, who did not have his team option 2015 picked up by the Patriots, became a free agent Tuesday and was considered multiple offers here. Former 49ers linebacker Patrick Wills made it official at Tuesday after the press conference announcing retirement from his NFL after a stellar 8-year career. Frank Gore expected to sign with the Indianapolis Colts. And Frank Gore is right about Chip Kelly and the Philadelphia Eagles that when the legendary Reggie White left Philadelphia for a title time in 1993. Minutes of Mets remarked that God told me to go to Green Bay as a story that the opening of the NFL free agent market and trading period erupted on Tuesday after the not with a free agent status, but with a flurry of trades involving big day players that could shift the sport's balance of power. The NBA suspended Miami Heat center Hassan Whiteside for one game Tuesday, a day after he was ejected for elbowing Boston Celtics center Kelly Olynyk in the back of the neck, and an apologetic Whiteside said he feels terrible about his absence. Chip Kelly's wild offseason making the Philadelphia Eagles and his bold image continued with Tuesday's trade of Nick Foles and draft compensation for St. Louis Rams quarterback Sam Bradford. In Clearwater, Florida, the Philadelphia Phillies were hoping for a second opportunity that he something regarding Cliff Lee's elbow would bring good news fortune for the league organization. The Ohio State Buckeyes open springboard act with Cardell Jones back at quarterback. The Baltimore Ravens traded 5-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Haloti Ngata to the Detroit Lions as the Ravens will see the Lions' 4th and 5th round draft picks. In Goodyear, Arizona, the Cubs had fun for a while Tuesday while showing out their powerful hopes on the future of a 4th inning home runs. Trent Williams celebrates a touchdown by Roy Hill Jr. as Redskins running back Roy Hill Jr. hits home signings with the Oakland Raiders. Here, New York Jets cut pricey wide receiver Percy Arbin here, and Jake Locker retired from the NFL on Tuesday. Leads inspectors should he pursue a baseball career if so the Angels own his rights, but they're not interested in Jake Locker. The Atlanta Falcons have agreed to terms with linebackers Brooks Wayne and Justin Durant, offensive lineman Mike Person, and running back Antoine Smith. When the referee's final whistle blew, it was followed by a definite course for them that the Sands and won the sector to Santiago Bernabeu. Shocky's travel support was by it. In London, Florida, Toronto Blue Jays pitcher Marcus Stroman was missing the entire season after tear in the anterior cruciate ligament in his left knee during the field and drills on Tuesday. The Vikings bringing back Matt Asiata for a one-year deal as Asiata started 9 games last season, finished with 570 yards and 9 touchdowns. That's me for Sports Man up here on this Tuesday night, March 10th, 2015. I'm here to have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow right after the Boston Celtics Memphis Grizzlies game. Good night. See you tomorrow.